All right, how's it going? I was gonna do a little review here of this bicycle mirror. This is the Zefal Spy mirror, and it's a little bit different than other mirrors because it has a plastic band, as you can see here, that it goes around and it has different loops, so you can attach it to many different places. And I think this is a pretty good option if you have bar end shifters, right? Which, if you have bar end shifters, you can't put a mirror at the bottom, and you're not interested in the hood mirrors or putting one on your helmet, which is a little bit. I'm not a fan if you take your helmet off or whatever. It just seems like something else to break if you put your helmet down. I've been using this one maybe about 100 miles now, and it works really well. I have bumped it a few times and I've had to readjust it, but that's quite easy. You just kind of adjust like that. It is a little bit in the way of the drop sometimes, but I seem to be getting pretty used to it. And luckily, this is for the main crank at the front, so I don't shift it as often as I do on the other one. So I don't need to have the same access to it, but it works pretty well, and I've been really good with it and really happy with it. And I think it makes bicycling a lot safer on the road. You know, you can look behind you, you can get off the road if you have to, or you can see if you can gauge traffic if you want to stay in the middle of the lane and stop someone from passing you because you see there's a car coming or anything like that. This really helps you, and it's much easier than looking behind your shoulder repeatedly. Yeah, it's a great mirror. I'll put the link in the description. It's pretty good. I think I spent like $12 on it, so it's not too bad. And you know, it's got a lot of, since it's a rubber band, you can kind of attach it anywhere. You could probably put it up here if you wanted to. I didn't like that. I've tried it down here on the fork. That's okay if you don't have panniers. I usually ride with panniers. Yeah, it's a great option if you're looking for a bar end shifter compatible mirror. Yeah, the only one downside I would say is that since it is so easily taken off, like if you're locking it somewhere, it's something you've got to take off, which can kind of be a pain if you're stopping a lot of places. And yeah, it's just another thing that could get nicked if you leave it there. But other than that, I think it's a pretty good option, and one of the few options I've seen for bar end shifters that works quite well. Yeah, thanks for listening.